Stop whistling, MC. What's up, everybody? I'll be with all y'all in just a moment. I'm just getting a donate panel up on my page here. I lost my own panel, so I am the dummy. Alright, let's put it in here. https donate.zeldathon.net. Put it at the nice and tippy top. Cool. There's now a donate button on my stream, which is good for Zeldathon. And hi, B Pen Dragon, Platinum, Stinus, and Hal. What's up, everybody? I'm going to be doing another run through A Link Between Worlds. This time I'm going to also grab some Maya Mi's. And hopefully I don't forget stuff as much. I probably still forget stuff. Okay, we good? We'll be Blueberry today. Maybe. I can't type. I can't type on my touchpad with my finger. So I'm going to try to use... Right now. Blueberry. What's up, Baru? Thank you for the resub. We're good. We're off and away. Yeah, we're going to try to find the shellfish children. What am I going to be streaming next? Tomorrow. Cool. Yeah, I need the Maya plush quite a bit too, B Pen Dragon. I wanted to get one for the marathon, but there's probably no time at this point. Hi. I mean, I don't know how the audio is and all that for the game once you start it being able to hear it. I have some fun things to chat about soon, but I'll wait a few minutes for us to get kind of settled in here. I'm not sure what saving is. I'm a kid. Nobody tells me nothing. I feel like the game visual quality is lower than usual. Something seems off about it. Game seems blurrier. Maybe I'm just insane. I'll check up on my settings next run. If somebody remind me at the end of the run to try out the settings. Oh. Morning, Blueberry. Oh, yeah. Hope everybody's doing well today. I was up very late last night editing, but the Zeldathon intro is done, I would say. At this point, anything more I do to it will just be helpful additions or tweaks, but the actual core of it is complete. And the countdown is making good progress too. I got all the it all parceled out, got all the announcer clips in, and the videos that we were going to show off, I got those in. So at this point, it's about filling it up with music and then starting to do the accreditation and touch-ups from there. A 5-foot tall plush for $400. I mean, that's kind of a steal. I've actually got a plush being commissioned right now of Link that isn't quite that much. I think it was in the 300 range. I don't remember off the top of my head, which is a great thing not to remember, by the way, that I got about a month ago commissioned. I don't know if it's going to be done in time for the holidays. I should probably check up on commission status. $500, but the same order of magnitude. There you go. That makes more sense. Which Link? Breath of the Wild Link. What? Who else? Good lad. Right. I got to remember to equip the torch. Doing decent. That's good. Why is Link a smithing apprentice in this game? That's a question I don't know the answer to. Other than saying because he is. Feeling a bit iffy. I can respect iffy. I'm feeling a little tired myself today. Wasn't anyone in Minish Cap as well? I don't know if it was ever said he was an apprentice, but his papa or uncle was. Grandfather? Man. I don't know my Zelda trivia anymore. I feel like I've been very... My brain has rotted when it comes to Zelda trivia at this point. I've been not studying up. Been not keeping up with the lore. What's up, Jamie? Howdy, howdy, howdy. That sword is massive, by the way. I've never, like, noticed how huge Link's sword is, like, in this, like, shot. It's weird. Thank you again for the resub, by the way, Baru. Also... No, never mind. My brain's not working. Yeah, his uncle was a smith, but I don't know if he was. Is the game too loud right now? Because this cutscene's very loud. Looks like it tells me I started this channel once in 3 hours, but not sure with all the payment stuff what Twitch is doing with it. I wish I could tell you, but I cannot. Volume is fine to me. All right, then we'll take it. So tomorrow, I have a very fun stream planned. It's not going to be until later in the evening. It's going to be like an 8 p.m. stream rather than a 3 p.m. stream like I'm doing right now. It's going to be Ocarina of Time crowd control, and all the money from it will be donated to the charity. But tomorrow's our test run to make sure crowd control is working operationally and all that. I wonder how many people watch with the Game Awards. Oh, the Game Awards are tomorrow at that time. Well, F me, dude. I guess I won't be doing crowd control tomorrow then. I'd like to do it afterwards, but that'd be too long of a stream. Well, Reggie's not hosting. He's just... and presenter. He's presenting probably one award. Will you be blue again for Zeldathon? Nope. I do gotta go get a haircut. Oh, never mind. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys. I have to double up on something right now. Oh, God. QuickBooks, your website is disgusting. When's Zeldathon? Yeah, you got it. You figured it out. Sorry, guys. I'm dual working right now. Whoa, it's Zelda. We're not gonna have a lot of time talking to Zelda. There's actually like very little Zelda in this game. Wait, Zelda's in a Zelda game. It's very different than many Zelda games, Gymnast, especially the way that they're sometimes played. Organics, Rob. Thank you very much. Care about you a lot, buddy. Excited to see you soon. Less than 4 Gymnast, comma 5 Jiggy. The typos are going nutso, dude. Do you do Zeldathon every year? If yes, when was the first? Zeldathon is done traditionally twice a year. And the first one was December 27th, 2009, which makes this winter's Zeldathon our 10-year anniversary, which we're going to be celebrating with a documentary and some throwback goals and incentives, but nothing that's like bonkers different. I should make sure I open this. I'm not doing the speedrun route. The Zelda game that Zelda appears the most is Skyward Sword. Spirit Tracks. She's literally like always with you. But if we're doing, I mean, Skyward or Spirit Tracks is also a long game. I was gonna say in terms of hours, it actually might still be Spirit Tracks. Is Zeldathon an excuse to get wasted, or is it not that serious? None of the folks who drink appear on camera. If they drink, they keep to their own space, because Zeldathon is a family-friendly event, so we want to make sure we're representing the charities well, especially when we're raising for a cause like St. Jude that directly serves children. That's not to say people don't drink at Zeldathon, but they do so in their own privacy, responsibly, I would hope. Nah, man, I'm not sober. I'm thinking about those beans. Thinking about those beans. So at Pokeathon, Maryland brought along these like chocolate-covered coffee bean thingies that are like used for like, it's like caffeine. He's like, apparently if you just like have like 4 of them, it's like having like 2 cups of coffee or something. And so that's why you may have seen those beans on Twitter a little bit. We're talking about them. I always forget Spirit Tracks is a thing. Spirit Tracks is a good game. It's actually very interesting how many people... I didn't know that Spirit Tracks was so... I think, okay, so a lot of people like to do the thing where like, Majora's Mask is underrated. Or Ocarina of Time is overrated. Or this or that. And I'm like, when I put my brain to work, I've determined that most Zelda games are rated all across the board. And most of the time, they're generally pretty spot on. But I think Spirit Tracks is the one with the most varied ratings. Because a lot of people love it. But also at the same time, a lot of people really dislike it. There's some people who think Spirit Tracks is worse than Phantom Hourglass. And most people don't like Phantom Hourglass that much. So it's like, how does that happen, man? It's nutso. Spirit Tracks is some of the best music of the series. See, that's a hard one too, because I feel like all Zelda games have like pretty dang good... Oh, I didn't realize Ravio tricked me with his Kapora Gabora powers. I think there's just a lot of good music in Zelda. It's so hard to rank music. That's why when we did ZZZ, our Zelda rating show, we didn't rate the music because it's like, one, music's kind of a more subjective thing. And two, Just all Zelda music's pretty dang good. I think I used to watch YouTube videos growing up. Weren't you like getting a bunch of views? Yes, I played Minecraft. Now, we just do Zeldathon and other events. And I get plenty of views there, but I also don't care much about... Wow, I got this many views. I don't pour over my analytics or anything like that. My focus is just having fun and doing good. Well, I don't like pester like people like, oh, give me a host or I gotta do a promotional deal or do big giveaways so I can try to get more viewers. Because I'll save up all that sellout energy. Big quotation marks around sellout, by the way. Because I think that promoting your own stream isn't really a sellout thing. I think that's a smart thing if you want to do it full time. So that's not a discussion. I save all that for Zeldathon when I'm just doing it for charity. And then people can't argue with me. Charity is amazing. Nobody can ever argue with you. I mean, you can, but, you know. Nintendo's not going to be like, ah, you're using our intellectual property by playing The Legend of Zelda. Because it'd be like, wow, I can't believe Nintendo's angry at a charity marathon. Luckily, Nintendo is very much supportive of Zeldathon. Even if not directly, indirectly. I think I'm talking about nothing anymore. I think I lost my train of thought while playing. Hot take, most Zelda games are overrated because people rate them are most invested in the series, but this applies to pretty much every game. That is a take, indeed. If you lost your train, you should play Spirit Tracks. Very, very true. All right, it's time for MCS to remember how to get the boss key. It's a very difficult part of the run. Okay, I got that. How do I hit that thing? I'm supposed to also go shablam. There we go. You were saying that you can stream any Nintendo game that can't do anything without looking bad because it's for charity. I mean, from a very basic standpoint, yes. But I mean, Nintendo also doesn't shut down people for streaming their games or anything. Like charity aside, it wouldn't be a good look because of how big the community has become for streaming. Honestly, at this point, you know what I want from Zeldathon? That's not like charity. I want to meet Eiji Aonuma. I would like to shake his hand. We don't need to have like a dinner or anything. I'd just be like, hello. Thank you for making this series great. Miyamoto, you're pretty cool too. I'd be like, hey, can we get the Zelda dev staff together? I got my buddy Gymnast 86 here. He wants to submit a bug report, if that's all right with you. A bug report? Sure. What bug would you like to report? Everything. Like, literally everything. I want to meet MC and shake his hand and say, hello, thank you for making my holiday season great. Well, that's nice of you. Come to a con sometime that I'm at. What's the bug report? Hands piece of paper with link to YouTube channel. You know Nintendo's very aware of that stuff. Like, I think there's like this weird misconception that Nintendo is oblivious to streaming. That they're oblivious to, like esports, and they're oblivious to speedrunning. But one, there's like 1,000 pieces of evidence that suggests otherwise. But, you know, they also just don't want to interfere. It's the same thing like with Zeldathon, where it's like, you know, they're not here like throwing us big bucks to put on Zeldathon. They're not like tweeting about us from official accounts. They're not putting their logo on our stream. They're not sending out Ishii Aonuma to shake my hand and have dinner with me. But you know what they are doing? They know we exist, and they support us just tangentially. Just like how they definitely know that speedrunning exists, and with the exception of game-breaking bugs, they typically let them slide by in most cases. Whether it's laziness or not, or obliviousness, we'll never really know, because they're so tight-lipped on stuff like that. Hi there, Cloud Zane. Have you ever played Don't Starve together? Do you ever play shooters? I'm not playing Don't Starve. Do I ever play shooters? Yes, but rarely and very dependent on what they are. I'm a big fan of The Last of Us and Overwatch are two of the ones that come biggest to my head that are primarily shooter-based games. Did you just start streaming? Like today? You started streaming... Actually, I don't know how long ago because I hid my one bar. Like probably 30 minutes ago. Yeah, 30 minutes ago. Did I start streaming in general? No. But I think you know that already. Is this your first ever stream? Yes. I've never streamed before. Does anybody have any tips? By the way, Organics, thank you again for your 78 months of resub. It's amazing that you've been subbed this long. And this is just my first stream. No, I know that. Cyberion. Lots of vowels. You sure be surprised by everything that happens in the game. Oh, wow. 100 rupees. I didn't know that was there. Now I can buy an item later in the game. But I have to be surprised by everything. Whoa, it's the old man. His name is, how do you say that? Wow, so it's Sari Salambalu? It couldn't be Sahasrala, could it be? No. Sahasrala. What's the most charity money you've ever been able to raise, and how much of the cut did you receive? The answer is, the most we've raised in a single event is 370,000? Something that Zeldathon cures. It's 370,000 in a single event, something like that. I don't have the exact number in front of me. And how much of the cut did I receive? It's 0. Sometimes events are sponsored by a charity or by other companies like Twitch. But we never do a percentage cut or anything like that. That is, in my opinion, kind of morally irresponsible. We have a budget to run the event because we have to like buy a venue. We have to like rent the hotel. We have to get equipment. We have to travel. But most of it's volunteer based. And more often than not, I put in my own money just to run the event. Usually a net 0. But at the most basic level, we don't take a cut. 376,000. Thank you. Wait, why isn't the shop open? I forgot to like go activate a cutscene. So weird not knowing the speed run. Yeah, no. I found it to be morally irresponsible to have an event where compensation from a charity is based on a percentage of your total. I feel like that's irresponsible in some ways. So we don't do that. I gotta activate the one cutscene. I could activate, like, there's multiple cutscenes I could activate, and I don't think the Golly one is one of them. Hi, Ryan. Nope. But I mean, hey, for you know, transparency's sake, because anybody's interested, you know, Piece of Heart was an event we ran at MomoCon, where we raised money for St. Jude. But, you know, for St. Jude, it wasn't purely about the donation total. It was about raising awareness and having a physical presence at MomoCon, something that they would do anyway. They'd already be paying for booth space and advertising and all that. So for them, it was like, what do we want to do? I think I know where I'm supposed to go now. I think I'm supposed to head across the bridge. Yep. And for that event, you know, we went to St. Jude and said, well, hey, if you want us to do an event there, here's our budget. This is the cost for flying out our talent. This is our cost for transporting our equipment, and everything to run the event. Okay, if you can make that budget happen, we'll go do this live Zeldathon. And we did. And we raised much more than our budget. So, hey. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't count on when it comes to charity events. For the charity, it's not always about the end donation total. It's always about, also about getting their name out there. Obviously, big donation total helps, though. And that's what priority number one is when we're running an event, you know? Nobody cares. Nobody's giving me anything back, so I'm going to stop talking about this subject. I find it very interesting. Mostly because it's what I live and breathe every day after day. But if you have any follow-up questions, I am free to answer. Oh, hello. How do you pick a charity to raise for every event? Well, obviously we have some favorites at this point just because we've worked with them so often and they understand us as a fundraiser. Or, you know, in the case of Direct Relief, I work with Direct Relief every day. And so I'm always willing to work with Direct Relief because I know that I know the staff. I know the people who work in the dang office. And so that's useful for me to, you know, be able to get things done fast and efficient, and they already know who we are and all that. But the quick and easy of how do you choose a charity for your gaming event, at least for us, is one, are they efficient with their money? It's not always about the end, like Charity Navigator score. That's another misconception where it's like, oh, they spend this much on program expenses and it's not 100%. We can't raise for them. It's about, are they efficient with their money? Is the cause good? Is it something that is easily something we can talk about? Like, it's way easier for us to talk about something like St. Jude where it's like, sick children in hospitals. Can we, like, make it not that way? Because I think it'd be pretty nice if we could make it not that way. You know? Hey, I got a donation. I'll read that in just a moment while I finish my explanation here. Or Direct Relief. It's like, hey, medicine to disaster areas for free to the people who are sick. Isn't that a pretty dang good cause? You know, if we can't explain it well, that is a detriment to the charity. But more than that, we also want to choose something that has international appeal. We don't want to choose something that's very like I'm not raising money for the city that I am in animal shelter because, you know, while that'd be a good cause and I'd be okay with raising for it myself, it may not something that be somebody in like Germany would latch onto. They'd be like, well, how does that benefit the world that I live in? We're right here in Germany. So we try to choose charities with international appeal as well. Not strictly, you know, only international though. Like we've raised for Help Hope Live, which is primarily a US based charity, even though they do some stuff internationally as well. But you know, so you choose something that's efficient, has wide appeal and can be communicated easily to an audience. And I think that's our primary, like, check marks. Do you ever get any news back about people who've benefited off of your charity? In some cases, there's causes like we've raised for charity water in the past, and they report back with like photos of the wells that were built through their donations and stuff. But for the most part, like it's more general where the donors you usually get a am I supposed to? I think I'm supposed to instantly go up to Witch's house at this point. Usually charities have like email lists that they'll send out follow-up information to. I like this conversation. Thank you, Zoe. I appreciate that. I mean, for health stuff, yeah, Baru. But you know, when I talk about like direct relief as an example, you know, they ship medical aid out to, you know, countries that, like, not only the United States, all 50 states, but over 100 countries worldwide, and you know, many of them, you know, like we don't really ship medicine much to Canada. I think that's a rare, if anything, because they have such a good healthcare system on their own. They don't need free medical supplies because all the supplies are already free. And also Canada doesn't get hit with the type of natural disasters like we get with like the coastal areas, you know. I'm glad you guys find my information informative. I'm sorry, we got a donation. Steenus says, so how much does adopting a shell child cost? Well, right now, I don't know, but thank you for your $5 donation. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do that formally today. I know I put it in my going live message, but I will informally give shell child to anybody who donates $5. I'll say that. So Canada's a good place to live. I mean, every place has its up and downs. Not cut and dry. All right, so I should be able to get my equipment now. Well said, Narvik. That's one way that a lot of people don't. What they don't understand about St. Jude. St. Jude is a charity that, because they're a research hospital, people don't usually say the full name of St. Jude. They say St. Jude or St. Jude Children's Hospital. They don't say St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And it's very sad that they don't, because the word research is very important in the name of who they are, because they're doing stuff that's like, yeah, they're researching, you know, diseases and illnesses that are affecting children and cancers and things like that. But the effect of their research affects everyone worldwide, because they're finding real cures and solutions to problems that affect everyone. And that's one way that people don't realize how important a charity like St. Jude is. And that's why, if you're interested in helping, please go to donate.zeldathon.net. If we get to $10,000 before December 27th, the Zeldathon team gets to eat ice cream. Yeah, this is what I usually do. What other diseases have you raised for charity for? The charities that I've raised for in the past include, I'll go in order: Child's Play Charity, the American Cancer Society, the American Diabetes Association, Charity Water, the National Foundation for Transplants, Help Hope Live, Direct Relief, St. Jude. Did I get them all? The Wild Foundation. There you go. Fire, thank you for the resub. And how have I been? I've been all right. Tonight's Survivor night, so I'm very excited about that. Survivor is it probably is my favorite television show. Sometimes I'm really wishy-washy on stuff, and I never say if something's actually my favorite or not. Survivor's probably my favorite show. Even when it's crappy. Well, what I hoped happened did not happen. Is it see someone rewriting tonight too? I should be able to, Ryan. I should be able to. I have to talk to Arctic Light. Gonna go into lurk mode since I'm at work. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks for hanging out. Wait, I made a mistake. I should have been I should have tried to be cool. There we go. So, I gotta figure out how to do this legitimately. I don't know how to get, I really don't know how to get that key. I figured it out using my brain. We did everything for Shelter Suit Foundation, which makes coats, sleeping bags, refugees of all ages. Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading fast. I don't know how to do this. Oh, is it like a weird one that's all the way over here? Yeah, getting direct results from Charity Water is very powerful. I want to work with them again. I don't know where I'm going right now. I usually don't go the legitimate way. Apparently, if he hits you, he instantly regains the power. Okay. Do I go in here? It's so weird how I know exactly what I'm doing, and I also know nothing about what I'm doing. Because it's been so long since I've played the vanilla route. The glitchless route. What do I know? Very much so, Maria. Very, very much so. Wait, what do you mean there's no key? Where do I get a key? What? What's this? Is there a key over here? What the heck? I've never heard this much of the song. Cool. Let's head up and out of here. Is there a key over here? Oh my god, there is. All right. Time for a battle. Ready for powwow. They reused this boss in Triforce Heroes, didn't they? I mean, all the bosses in Triforce Heroes have modifications if they're like partially reused, like models and stuff. Well, there you go. House of Gales complete. Takes a lot longer when you do it partially legitimately. So, I actually think I'm going to manually swim out of here. Because I want to Open up my cave. What's up, Evan? How are you? All right, Stinus, here's one my for you. This is your adopted baby. All right, so I'm going to go up to Sanctuary so I can get up to Death Mountain faster. I got a second one right here. Basically, what I'm trying to do on this run is also see how many my I can get without much fuss. I don't know have them all memorized, but I'm gonna see how many we get just like from kind of knowing where they're at. Here, another one. Here he is. It's Rosso. Or wait, I didn't talk to him. I got it, Jiggy. Thank you. So I got good news and bad news, by the way. I got this Game Boy Micro when I was out in Santa Barbara from a local game store. It was sold to me on the cheap. Because it hadn't been tested. The battery was probably dead. They had no charger for it. So I bought it. And I replaced the battery and plugged in the charger and stuff. But bad news is it doesn't seem to want to charge. It definitely works because if I keep the power on as I plug it in, it like flashes up the Game Boy screen. I can see it starting. It's having power issues. So the answer is I need to find a way to repair it. And it's definitely not the battery because I got a brand new battery. So not sure. Hi, Clinkit. Do you think you could swallow that Game Boy Micro if you really tried? No. It probably wouldn't fit down my throat. It's very large. Even for the micro Game Boy, it is still very large. If it was more rounded, maybe. Why are we talking about? What? Y'all are weird. Sounds like the charging port is messed up. It was weird when I first got it and I plugged in the charger before I replaced the battery. The lights lit up like it was charging. Do I need this? Yeah. So I worry that when I replace the battery, I might have accidentally knocked a thing on the inside. Actual cartridges or preloaded games? For the Game Boy Micro? Actual cartridges. Game Boy Micro. Clean it with picks. Possibly. I wish they made a Game Boy macro that was a giant Game Boy. Donation! Donation! Narvik saying, don't mind me, just setting up stuff and verifying it works. Well, thank you for the $1 Narvik, regardless if it was just a test donation. I like donations of any variety. Thank you. I'd like more donations towards St. Jude. I want to raise a lot of money. I'd like to raise a lot of money for St. Jude. Saving complete. And here we go. Let's do Tower of Hera. Tower of Hera is luckily one of my favorite dungeons in this game because it's a dungeon that can be done. It's pretty slow of a dungeon if you don't know what you're doing, but if you do know what you're doing, it's easy peasy, man. I have a heart. Wow, no heart for me. Or I could just skip it. I could, but that's not the way. This is the way. Narvik gave $5 more. It didn't show up. I wonder if it got spam filtered or something. Or swear filtered. For some reason. Then I'll do another test with a better amount. Enjoy more money for St. Jude. Setup success. That was $5. Thank you. I'm sorry that you might have got spam filtered. We should patch our pre-marathon notifier to count for things like that. Hopefully I don't miss my ride. We didn't miss our ride. Secret sounds are active, by the way, in the pre-marathon notifier. So if there's a favorite donation sound you have, now's a great time to let it play because I get to comment on it specifically. I like getting to hear the different secret sounds. Hello, Surfimp. Steve. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well today. Are the cursed Yoshi sounds still there? Sure are. I forget what amount they are. Can we get a demonstration, please? You should finish this game. It is very good. It is a good, compact Zelda game. That's very well built. Because the main Zelda team it usually focuses on their big titles. You know, it's always nice to experience something like A Link Between Worlds, which is a very, very, very high quality game from the main Zelda team. But on a handheld. $21.90 is down pitch Yoshi. Well, there's your amount, guys. All right. Moldorm. Uh-oh. Got him. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. Got a lot of things coming in here. Including a bunch of people freaking out in my mentions about there being 16 days until Zeldathon. It really is panic time. I'm not ready. I am not ready for Zeldathon at all right now. I have so much work to do. But I also need to make sure I practice my game. I need to make sure that I'm streaming because I want to make sure people know about the marathon starting in 16 days. And the best way to do that is to make sure I'm live on this channel every day. Is this making Moldorm harder in Link to the Past? Yes, because it was more random, and this one, it's a little bit more easy to not predict but understand, and he also bounces in ways that are more good. Like the difficulty in A Link to the Past is subjectively not good difficulty. By the way, there's two types of difficulty in games: manufactured and like, I don't know, like there's manufactured difficulty where it's just like enemies are now stronger, and then there's accidental difficulty where you accidentally make enemies really hard, or you accidentally make an enemy's technique really bad. Oopsies. No. Wait, can you merge in here? Oh, you can only merge in certain spots. Weird. Also, hi, Basoonify as well. Welcome. All right, follow the Poe, or whoever he is. He looks like a Poe, but I don't know if he's a Poe. Then perhaps he should show. I don't know. Manufactured versus artificial. I think that those two sound too similar. But like, there's difficulty, like difference between, you know, an enemy having like very badly programmed hitboxes and a developer intentionally like putting in a master mode like in Breath of the Wild, where it's like the difficulty there is very manufactured, where it's like the difficulty is now the enemies regen their health and they're stronger. We have a large Zelda 1 overworld map on my wall. I recommend printing one. Besides spreading word via social media, what method would you use someone to inform someone on Zeldathon? Man, so many people like The Legend of Zelda. The conversation started as easy. It's like, hey, you like Zelda, right? Yeah, dude, I love Ocarina of Time. Yeah, dude, I love Majora's Mask. Well, watch Zeldathon. Why? Because they're gonna play Zelda. But I already can play Zelda. No, watch it. You're you'll you'll be impressed with the Zelda that they do, but you'll be suckered in. Start casually playing on Chromecast without consent. Yeah, walk around your town and find unprotected ones. Unprotected unprotected Google Chromecasts. Take their credit card and they'll find it when they see the charge for the donation. Basunify does not represent the wishes of Kinstone LLC. Crowd control Ocarina of Time. That's right. I was going to stream it tomorrow because I need to practice crowd control Ocarina of Time, which means I need you guys to help practice making donations to mess me up. But unfortunately, tomorrow's fortunately / unfortunately, bittersweet. The Game Awards are tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll have time. Never seen or heard of Zeldathon before this year, but I'm going to watch it. Mike Fox, the brief description, you can go to zeldathon.net for more info, but it's, we play Zelda. We play all of Zelda on a live stream and ask people to donate. And it's going to be really good. Our schedule is off the wall bonkers. Off the wall bonkers good. I'm checking to see if there's any Maiamais on this wall. I thought there was one on the castle wall. I heard one. I hear a Maiamai. Okay, there's one in this tree. Okay. One thing I'm doing, so for my run of a Link Between Worlds at Zeldathon, I'm going to have an incentive to allow you guys to donate the Maiamais that I find. Or I'm sorry, adopt them. I think I said adopt. Adopt the Maiamais I find. And you're going to be able to do so with donation. So right now, while I'm playing, I'm also just seeing how many Maiamais I can get without going out of my way, really, to see how many I can offer up for donation. Twilight Princess is actually the final game of Zeldathon this time around. We're going to be doing Twilight Princess HD with two great folks, Ganon11 and Trainer Trevino, two wonderful members of our team. Man, he's tricky today. You did hear your name, Ganon11. You're playing Twilight Princess. I hope your practice is going well, by the way. Twilight Princess is one of those games that you don't need to practice, like... You need to practice things, but you just need to have a really good sense of the general route. If you don't know your route, you're going to be in for a bad time. Twilight Princess HD is a cooperative run. It is not a competition. It's one thing that I've personally been pulling for a lot more for game submissions at Zeldathon is for people to do tag team runs, because it's fun having one person like play like a 12-hour game like for some part, but I mean, I don't know. That's a long time to be stuck with one person on couch. It's hard for them. It's hard for their friends who want to support them and be on couch for long periods. So instead, by doing tag team, you get more variety. Upcoming Zeldathon shows? I couldn't tell you. I believe we're still doing every other Thursday, so not this Thursday, but next Thursday. But we are also doing a special Saturday edition. I don't know if it's been announced. As I learn about this game engine, I'm curious if chickens are in this game. In this game? Yeah, there are. Out of bounds? I don't know about out of bounds. Dash cancel with chickens. I've never done a dash cancel with chicken. Whoa. So by the way, that's really weird that sometimes you do bonk there, sometimes you don't. I don't know why, but it is what it is. What time is it? It's already 5 p.m. Life flashes before your eyes, man. La dee da doo doo dee doo 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 doo. So you can follow Yuga, but if he passes over one of the other Yugas, it literally means that he could be in either one of the spots. So here again, it's random which one's the real Yuga. And the real Yuga is signified by his staff being lit up. This one's going to be top left for sure. Okay, bottom right for sure. So there's a way to follow him around. All right, it's time to go to low rule. We're off and away. There's a disturbing lack of a Link to the Past on the schedule. It's the second game. We're playing a Link to the Past. Just a Chinese, what's it called? What's the word? Not demake. No, I mean, demake is what? Bootleg. Thank you, bootleg. What's up, Campy? Left 4 Dead 2 is my favorite Zelda game. Right? It's going to be good. We're doing Ocarina of Time dungeon maps. Setting that up, I have to make sure we figure out all the details on that one. Pig. I like Ganon. Hup. My name is Princess Hilda, and I have failed you in every way. I love that line. I love that line. It's like, what a weird introduction. So I'm gonna walk up to everybody. Hi, I'm MC, and I failed you in every way. Hi, I'm Josh. I'm Eric. I'm Tim, and I just met you, and I have failed you in every way. You get front page this year of Twitch. You get front page this year of Twitch sometime. Can you send your message again? I think I know what you're asking, but I also don't. Please start the pre-marathon meme with that. I'm excited for our pre-marathon Zeldathon briefing. Usually our briefing that we have is usually me going over the rules, but this time around I'm not gonna go over the rules because at this point people should know them. And if they're new, they should double know them. Twilight Princess is my favorite Zelda game. I've yet to actually beat it. I've beaten Ocarina of Time 4 times now. 1 normal, 1 Master Quest, 100%, and 1 Master Quest 3-heart run. Dang, you play a lot of Ocarina of Time. But, yeah, you should beat Twilight Princess. Unfortunately, Fabulous Wig, budget doesn't really allow for backup couches. It allows for couches. Quiz the newbies. That's what it is. I'll turn the pre-marathon briefing from me explaining the rules of Zeldathon to pop quiz. If you've been drinking, should you go in A, the marathon room, B, the chill room, the C, the game room, or D, none of the above? Somebody's gonna write E. And I'm gonna destroy them on the spot. I heard a Mai. Where was it? Did anybody else hear him? I heard him. Three, number 1. Got it. All right, it's time for Thieves' Hideout. 0 people in my row in this flight. Very lucky. I tell you, okay. All right. Can't be activated my complainy time. So on my flight back from Pokeathon, it looked like there was going to be a seat between. I was in the aisle seat, and there was a gentleman who looked not too unlike George Lucas in the window seat, you know? So I got aisle. This George Lucas has got window. And everybody had boarded this flight except for like the very last people. I'm seated in Comfort Plus because big lad needs space. When all of a sudden somebody gets on the flight and they look over at a lady like a couple seats in front of me, like up to and like one to the left, like opposite side of the aisle. And is like, hey, I think you're in my seat. And she goes, oh. And she looks at her ticket. She pulls out her phone. Okay. And she gets her giant oversized bag that's way too big for her under the seat bag, you know. She picks it up and she gets up out of her seat and she goes two rows back and says, I'm here. And then the old man who's there seated is like, I don't think you are. I don't think you are. We're waiting on somebody who's taking the seat. And she's like, what? What? And this has now been 5 minutes, this whole process. And so she looks back down at her ticket, and the nice old man and old lady couple point her in the direction of seated between me and George Lucas man. So, all right, whatever. She was confused about where she was seated. That's not a big faux pas, right? We get her all comfy in between us. I'm a little sad that I don't have a space in between me and Mr. Lucas, but you know, whatever. But then throughout the flight, she becomes the most annoying person to ever fly next to me. So she starts by putting down her bag on my side of where the feet are, my foot area. And I'm like, oh, well, it must have just been a mistake. I previously had mentioned to you that her bag was obviously way too big to fit under her seat. So she puts it on my side of the feet area. And I'm like, all right, whatever, not the worst deal. So, you know, while we're sitting there and like the flight's starting to take off, I gently, with my foot, oh, did I get my 2 p.m.? Sure did, dude. I gently, with my foot, shove over her bag, over to her side. 5, and I counted 5 more times during this flight, she picked up her bag awkwardly and like getting over over my lap, basically, to pick up her bag and put it back down, more on my side. 5 times. 5 times, dude. And I'm like, all right, lady. I don't know what gives you the right. I'm a big lad. I know I'm a big lad. That's why I get the Comfort Plus seating. So I have ample leg room. I am very methodical. I make sure that the bag I'm bringing, you know, my carry-on is this bag. This is my carry-on item. It's this backpack, because I can put this above in the overhead compartment because it will not fit between the legs and give me enough room to stretch out my legs and not, you know, get cramped up in a 4-hour flight. So any violation of my foot space is already not appreciated, okay? Not appreciated at all. But I wish it stopped there. I really did. Because again, I know I'm a big lad, so when I am seated on a flight, I do this. My arms are crossed from the second I sit down and belt my buckle until I get off. Sometimes I'll do one of these. Sometimes I'll switch it up, you know, but I keep my arms like this because I know I cannot use the armrest because I will be violating somebody else's, you know, like the shared armrest, you know. I'm too big for that, too big for that shared. So I do this the entire flight. But my friend, the lady over here with her bag, she's doing this the entire flight. And right here, boom, boom, boom. The entire flight just elbowing me. She said sorry like 2 or 3 times, but, you know, at a point, I think she just was like, oh, I'm just going to elbow him the rest of the flight. I've decided this. So whatever. She also didn't, when the flight attendants were like, ma'am, can you please put away your laptop? You know what she didn't do? Put away her laptop. Did I call the police on her? No, but I was upset. And so she was elbowing me. She put her bag in my space. She was not listening to the flight attendants. And I don't think she was a mean lady. I think she was just literally clueless. Like she didn't get the social hints that were being dropped. I don't know. Could you ask flight attendants? I'm not about to start something on no 3.5-hour flight. Just get me home. I want I want to get home and I want to go sleep. So. She also had her screen on the entire trip, which is fine, except for the fact that she you know, put it on the biggest brightness, you know, on a nighttime flight where everybody was like kind of, both me and Mr. George Lucas lookalike were enjoying rest time, but she like amped up. I saw her go to her menu and go light, turned on her reading light. She turned on her reading light, by the way, to watch TV. She wasn't reading anything. There's another detail that I'm not going to share. I'll share it with my friends later that might be a little bit more personal details for her. So I will save you that detail. Where's the man? There's supposed to be a man here. Wait, did I skip the trigger? Oh, okay. She didn't smell. She was she was in a nice like outfit and stuff. She was just in my face. Could have been a YouTuber pranking me. No, she was a woman of age. I don't know the polite way to say things. You know I'm trying to be polite. I'm sure she's a fine person. I just think she was clueless. By the way, I know I wasn't the only one annoyed too, because I shared a glance or two with Mr. George Lucas. And you know what? When the drink lady came around, I ordered my Diet Coke, as I do. She ordered a full meal, of course, because, you know, she's hungry. So I'm not going to fault her for that, but she did order a full meal and then had trash everywhere the entire flight. But whatever. She was hungry. I can't fault her for being hungry. But when drinks came to be ordered, Mr. George Lucas, he ordered 2 red wines. Now maybe he just wants a drink, but he gave me a look when he ordered the wines that tells me that maybe he needed something to help with the help take the edge off. Because I noticed her like getting all up in his arm space too. Was this the actual George Lucas? No, just a lookalike. He looked a lot like George Lucas. It was like freakishly George Lucas-like, but it wasn't. Because George Lucas would not be flying Comfort Plus, obviously. He would be flying full first. And he also spoke, because I heard him order the red wine, and he didn't say, "I'd like the red wine, please." He didn't speak like George Lucas. So that was my story of the lady on. Oops, I forgot I do need my friend, Beef Girl. Beef Girl, please, we need to go up here. Of lady on Delta flight, Salt Lake City to Dulles International, who just wasn't there, man. And I know she's not watching my stream right now. If she is, then I'm okay with calling her out. She should know that what she did was awful. No, don't take this as a chance to slam Delta. I love Delta. Me and Delta have been good to each other. What's up, Axie? I forget what the strategy is. She's editing her 30-minute rant video right now. I dare her to. Yeah, I just, you know, it's just interesting for me because I know that as a big lad, sitting next to a big lad on a flight is not the most pleasant thing. And so I take every conceivable measure to make sure the people around me are very comfortable and they don't have to be annoyed by me. The worst I do is I sometimes have the window seat and I do the bathroom. You know, the can I get out, but nobody can hear you. It's like I need to get out, the tap on the shoulder. That's annoying. I hate doing that. This has been my wonderful story about that. What is Comfort Plus? That's that specific airline. Yeah, Delta. It's just a class between economy and first, where it's not nearly as expensive as first, and you get just like more leg room, which is nice. All right, so what's next? Palace of Darkness. Comfort Plus is the amount of space airplane seats used to have back in the 20th century. Yeah. My Delta points, I save those boys up. Sometimes when I know there's a particularly crappy trip coming up, I'm like, I'm just gonna use my points. And I'm gonna go to first class. I like flying first class, obviously, but I don't do it for anything other than I just like space. But I only use points. I never usually use I used money once, and it was like a cheapo one. On one of my recent flights, I was the window in the landing aisle. Refused to stand up and let me in the middle seat out. Her headphones were plugged in. Don't plug them out. It was really too short to step over, so she got the deal with me basically following her. Yeah. Ooh, Zeldathon. Fight. Oh, there's a boy down here. I'll be here every day like every year. Well, good. I hope you're excited. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If I ever have to do a cross-Atlantic or cross-Pacific flight, I will save all the points in the world to get the big upgrade, dude. The sand rod. The seat in the cockpit. Yeah, I'll be flying the plane, dude. We're doomed. Cockpit is surprisingly cramped. That's probably true, yeah. First class transatlantic is like 6 months worth of rent. Exactly. That's why I won't fly international until like I'm going on vacation. I've saved up for 10,000 years. All right. So for Dark Palace, I need this and this, right? I think that's it. Keep an eye out for any Maiamais. I think there's a Maiamai on one of these. Isn't he on top? There he goes. So I was planning on doing 30 Maya-Mi's, and so I'm trying to see if I get up to 30, like without having to go out of my way. Man, no, you're right. It's absolutely the one of the weirdest like life goals that I have is that I want to one day get a flight where I get to sleep on my airplane, like because my seat becomes a bed. One of those, you know, man. Oh, there's one over here. I love how many Maya-Mi's are just around. Flying Casey Neistat now, that's right. How you doing, by the way, Purple? Oopsie, am I going the right way? No, I'm going as if I'm speedrunning. I need to not speedrun now. I've watched some of those Casey Neistat videos where he's just like on a plane with like the best, like the best planes on Earth. Planes with a freaking bar in them that like you stand up and go walk to the bar. I wouldn't mind flying if I got to do that. If I didn't have to associate with other human beings. And I could just live in my own little house. I almost got lucky with 2 of us in the entire exit row. He slept on the floor, so I decided to do that on my side. Sleep on the floor? Did they allow that? My God. Because I tell you what, I have on more than one occasion been on a flight and looked at the floor, like in the aisleway, and been like, that's the best place on the plane, man. If I could just get down on there, goodbye. I'd sleep away. But it's already dangerous enough getting an aisle seat, because sometimes if you're not careful when you get an aisle seat, you'll get a beverage cart to your knee, man. Worse than an arrow. Excuse me, I tried to merge like 10 times with that wall. Yeah, those type of people scare me, Maria. Anybody who's like mean on a flight, instantly. The air marshal will definitely get you off the floor. Well, the air marshal can upgrade me to first class. What's he gonna do? Land the plane? One over here. Actually, yeah, probably. Well, good. Land the plane, dude. Land the plane and put me under arrest. As long as I'm closer to my destination, I'll just get bail. I'll pay bail instead of first class. I fly military planes a lot because I'm in the Navy. In the Navy? I'm sorry. MC, you know sometimes you say things you don't have to. You can just let them be. Time to do MC's favorite trick in the world. Which is beating Dark Palace without light. Yeah, quick reminder to everybody as I'm playing here, I am currently practicing for Zeldathon, which begins on December 27th. But of course, we are raising money before then. We're actually trying to get to $10,000 before the booty, 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 booty. 5 booty. You count them one by one. Booty, 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 booty. Thank you so much for the gift subs, Steve. I appreciate you quite a bit. I forget what I was saying. Sorry, weird timing. No, you're fine. I always appreciate it. Always, always, always. Although I do need to focus here for just a moment. There we go. But yeah, no, Zeldathon's on December 27th. And if we hit $10,000 raised for St. Jude before the marathon begins, that's December 27th, I'm going to buy the entire team ice cream. And they very much want this, but it's up to you guys, the community, to make it happen. If there's no 10,000, ain't no ice cream. That's the rules. And the team very much wants ice cream, so if you'd like to help the team's dreams come true and also help the children of St. Jude, which is arguably more important, then I recommend you make a donation at donate.zeldathon.net. Of any size, although you can donate all secret sounds. I forget what we said was the amount for the slowed down Yoshi, but I'd love to hear slowed down Yoshi. It'd be great if we could hit $2,000 today. I know it's a stretch, but if any of you are willing to make a donation, I'd very much appreciate it. The alerts will go off. We get to read off your comments, so please do so. You know? Oh, I forgot to get quick equip. Oh wow, that's $25. Holy smokes! Hold on, I will read that in just a moment here. It's got to hit this switch with my ice rod. I want to help the kids and help Zeldathon attendees get ice cream. Thank you for the $25, Steve. Very appreciated, man. Hopefully you're having a good day at work. And that puts us ever closer to 1,800. We're only $8 away. But no Yoshi? No. If you want to hear the Yoshi sound, it's $21.90. That'd bring me great joy. All right, we good to go? All right, so this boss is called Gemasaur. And there's some tiny strategies for beating him efficiently. You legitimately spooked me for a second. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, one of my bombs exploded. I was too slow. I'll get 2 of them. There we go. Thank you, Stevens, who said, "Yahaha," with $9. Well, that lets us hit 1,800. We're 1,800 now. Congratulations, everybody. I'm a broke. Hey, if you're broke, that's no problem. Maybe if you have a job or something, you have the ability to save up and make a donation at Zeldathon itself. Now's a good time to start saving up for that. But even if that's not a possibility, just telling people is always appreciated and effective. Please stop going around in circles.
Whoa! Yoshi! Yoshi!
Thank you so much, Fire Nosferatu, for $21.90, saying, "Here's your Yoshi." Oh, whoa. Slowed down Yoshi is the best. I could go for a couple more slowed down Yoshis right now. They make me happy. And we're on our way to 1,900. which is always good. Ugh. Do pre-marathon donations count towards grand prize giveaway? They do not. Because technically, the sweepstakes are not yet open. It's weird doing donations via Twitch mobile app. Interesting. All right, so where are we going now? How about Swamp Palace? Now to go to Swamp Palace, I do need to get the big bomb. And the most efficient way to get the big bomb is this way. Just got to make sure these moblins don't get in our way too much. If there's any Maiamais on the way. Oh! Yeah! Who yahed at me? Slow. Is that she? Train? We have a slowish. It was supposed to be slowish train. What is my name? Thank you very much, Steve, again for $9 more. Oh, slow she, as in Yoshi. I like it. I was trying to do the Yoshi, but I got the donation sound wrong. Whoop. It's okay, we'll take a yahaha. Alright. Now we got the big bomb flower. I can't wait for channel points to make a squished one. Yeah, I know. I've been wanting to do oh, is there I hear a Maiamai around here. I wonder if it's underneath the rock. Weird. I bet it is under the rock. I forget what day channel points unlock for everyone. I'm excited. Left sip? No. I only squish sip. Dude, stay away from my bomb. Okay, there's a Maiamai there, but I need to blow up the thing first. Oh man, he's right near me. Okay. So I guess before I get that, I'm gonna grab Maiamai, who's over here. I heard that Twitch wasn't going to use channel points because of bad reviews or something. No, they're rolling it out publicly very soon. I think channel points are neat. They need more creativity. People need to put more creativity into them. Okay, there's another one here. Like I said, I want to get up to 30 Maiamais. What happened to the beetle item after Skyward Sword? Nintendo didn't use it again. I'm sorry, I don't have a good theory for you. Sometimes things just be the way they be. Well, I mean, so the thing is, Clink, it depends on if how implemented into the Twitch API the channel points are. Because if there's ways to get channel point alerts to appear on stream, that'd be nice. My favorite use of channel points is wasting them. I am saving up my channel points on Vinny's channel because I want to do the biggest waste of points. Yeah, once they get some APIs on them, I think that that's going to introduce a lot of creativity. Oopsies, I'm a dummy. Let me try to be less of a dummy. And this. No. Big key. The biggest key. So it's time for MC Fails at Swamp Palace, the major motion picture. I don't like the Jiggy time someone out. I think it's funny, but I don't know if I like it. I don't think it's something that would scale well. I don't care about no compass. I don't know how the Jiggy no C one works. I don't think that's a built-in feature that it just like hides a message from the streamer. Is it? Is there a built-in one or it doesn't? Okay, he's just fooling. I don't have access to channel points yet because I missed the early cutoff. I have to wait until the public release. He plays off as not seeing the message. Well, dang. Well, that'd be an actually good implementation. If you could do it like with an API. Hey, in the chat, we shouldn't be dissing on anybody. Especially people who are friends. So please avoid. So in this dungeon, I'm always a mess because I always forget how to get the one key that I need. Like there's one extra key that I need beyond the normal one. How are the Links and the Zeldas? Well, Zelda's a painting. Mission I don't understand what you're asking me, Clinkit. That sentence doesn't make any sense at all to me. I read it and I reread it, and then my brain just died. Are you saying you can trade tortilla chips for a shelf? In which case, yes. Trade for a shelf. Or are you saying we need to buy? Oh, we can buy shelves that are branded Mission Tortilla Chips. Can we paint it? Can we make it not Mission Tortilla Chip branded? You know, Bimos, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Okay, and apparently that is not the button I want to hit. That's the rope snake button. You could add per to the logo to make them permission tortilla chips. As in, we have permission to eat them. Oh, I've made a grand mistake, I think. Wait, maybe not. I'm seeing no Link's crossbow training in the schedule. Correct, it is not a scheduled game. That said, please watch Zeldathon. Zeldathon Forces will satisfy all, except maybe CDI fans. Sorry, CDI fans. I'm lost. Wait. What? I can see CDI fans being satisfied long ago. Link, if you could do me a quick favor and stop dying. Do I go down here now? No, I don't go through that. Going through that is a bad decision. I always get confused in Swamp Palace. I need to make sure like I route it out. So I can fall down here and then go across. And then if I raise up the water all the way, that's what I need to do. Actually, I gotta be up in 6 hours. Probably won't. I love this game in stream. Well, actually, I recommend you do get a proper amount of sleep. I dropped frames today? I dropped exactly 69 frames. What the heck? Ah, I screwed up mini boss skip. Well, good news is I'm on the right track now, so we are almost done with this dungeon. I only have 2 hours more I can stream, though. Hopefully I can beat the game in 2 hours, which I will. Thing is, all I have left is Skullwoods, Ice, and Turtle. I love the everything from this game, Danny Music. This game is a masterpiece. Hey, who the heck are you, dude? Move. My house. Well, technically, this is your house. My house now, dude. Dude. All right, dungeon done. Gotta beat up the boss. Oh yeah, this game I would buy for Switch in an instant. Even if they didn't even upscale it, even if they kept the same dang resolution. In all honesty, I would. So fun fact about that fight, why I was using the ice rod. Occasionally when the boss gets ready to charge up his lasers, if you hit him with an ice rod attack, he will go back to doing the stomp attack, which is much easier to avoid. All right, so I should yawn, apparently. I should upgrade my sword. Upgrade my sword. Before going to Skull Woods. I think the boss and the frog from Majora Mask know each other, and are they friends or rivals? I have no answer for your question, but I thank you for it. One of those things where I just read it and I'm just like, yep. Is there a Maya I can pick up on my way to the blacksmith? There's one in here. That's all. Looks like 30 is a good number for me to aim for my adoption. I think there's one up here too on the left. Wait, no, he's here. Watch this. My. There's an interesting video that just dropped, but it's 41 minutes. That's really what's it called? Mysterious herb. Do you want to share more details? Vague, yes. All right, powerful. And since we're already here, we'll just walk on over. Yeah, there's chickens here. See, look. Oh, you can't actually dash while holding a chicken in this game. Angry Video Game Nerd did a Majora's Mask video? Really? I'll have to watch that one. I will definitely watch that one. Hey. I hear another Maya. Hello, piece of heart. There he is. The Hinox sucks, dude. He's very strong. They reused assets. What were they thinking? I'm not the Angry Video Game Nerd, and I cannot do his voice. What were they thinking? I've never done an AVGN impression. You just have to go. That. That's the key right there. All right, here we go. Skullwoods. This dungeon is not my favorite, but I don't mind it. I don't know what items I need. That was good. Bup 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 bup. Bup 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 bup. Bup 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 bup. I think I need to have bombs here. Over up here. Don't worry, MC, I'll sleep soon. I'm glad. I'll do my best to beat this game in a timely manner for you. Move. Move! Move. He's boring. All right. I'm going to take my time here as per usual. Not worth goofing yourself up. What? He missed the thing? You're right. All right, it's time for speedrun time. I am going to do a speedrun trick in my run at Zeldathon, and it's this one because it's my least favorite thing in the world. This area. Oh no. Aha! That is a trick that lets me duplicate the eyeball, basically. So that way I don't have to go get the other one that's on the other side of this room through a section of the forest that's above the world, and it's a mess. I hate it. It's my least favorite. Right. There's also a boss skip, but I will not be skipping the boss. Even if it is one of the easiest tricks of all time. I could teach anybody it. How do you do the boss skip? When he first slams into the wall, you can tornado rod like to clip inside him partially, and he'll just like push you right through the wall into the staircase that's about to appear. It's like the staircase is about to appear, you can just clip through the wall into it just using a single tornado rod input. Yeah, that staircase. Because the wall up here is actually shockingly thin. And yeah. You can look it up for the specifics, because there are a couple inputs, but it's not hard, and it's not picky timing-wise either. Oh, I forgot I haven't done Sand Dungeon. Desert Palace. I forgot Desert Palace exists. I guess we'll go do that next. Is there one up here? No, my. I hear one. Somebody's under one of these rocks. So say I, Hilda of Lorule. Oh, there's a Mai right there. Wait, is that Groose? I don't know who you're talking about, but the answer's probably no. I heard a Maya right there. Thank you, Jiggy, for paying to attend Zeldathon. I'm surprised he's not already in my chat to tell me he paid. I hear one. There he is. How many am I up to? 22. I'm about to die. I'm about to be struck down by the ostrich king. Well, I'm the ostrich. It's a vulture. All right, Desert Pals. Here we go. I just dropped my phone on my face. You are truly ascended. Gotta stop getting hit so much. Why just fall down here? Trying to do this dungeon fast is a priority for me for my run because I took a long time on it before. So I'm trying to move efficiently right now. Okay, compass is not needed. Useful, but not needed. Hi there, Len. This should be a key, which I will use on the right door. To gain access to the button. And I purposely waited a second to regen so I don't run out of spam on my way over. And there's the Titan's mitt. And this will allow us quick access back to before. I wonder if that's the most efficient way back. cross here first. And this gives us the small key to gain access to the next area of the dungeon. Just one Titan's Mitt in this game. Yeah, it's not Titan's Mitts. I think there's a Mai up here. Nope. I'm crazy. You spin me right around, baby, right around like a Goomba, baby. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Right around, around, around. Lord have mercy on my soul. My 2008 just showed a little bit. Cool. I always forget if I'm supposed to go right first, but I always go right first, so must always work out for me. Ah! I want to break free. Cool seeing you breeze through this puzzle. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I gotta play more efficiently. Now that the sand has been entered into this room, I can go over and get the big key. I don't think I need to go down below. Oh, fairy room. I forgot that was even there. Argetlum, how are you doing? I'm excited to see you soon. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your contributions, by the way. I think you've donated a few times already to the marathon, but I don't think I've been present for them, so thank you. Thank you, thank you. Wink, do you have to fall down? How am I missing a key? What key am I missing? Is there a key in this room that I'm supposed to get? That chest? Is that chest a key? If so, I'll feel the fool. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. This is easily rectifiable. What? Donation? While I've been present? I mean, if you wish, but you've already been very generous, so I'm very thankful. Oh, I'm gonna stay down here. MC. Hi, Pendle. You're a fool. I am a fool. Oh, there it is. Oh, why didn't it Titus? Did we disable it now? Well, thank you very much, our Gitlum, for 1010. Saying honk. It was supposed to be redisabled, but I didn't know if anybody did. It wasn't before. Well, thank you, Argitlum, very much. What's this? 1841. Wait, where's the key? I'm missing all sorts of keys today. Jeez, oh man. We are $59 away from $1,900, folks. It'd be great if we could get there. I said it'd be nice if we got to hit $2,000 raised for St. Jude before the stream ends today, but that's up to you guys. Any donation you can give to St. Jude is valued, and all goes towards the Zeldathon total, so no harm in doing it now rather than later. And thank you, Catherine, for the resub. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm excited to see you, Catherine, in only 15 days for setup day. I'm just gonna hold it. Catherine, are we gonna do some fun stuff this marathon? We're gonna hang out. We should take some photos together. You should teach me how to ISO. Gotta go have a good one and good luck with the rest of practice. Thanks, Danny. Because I don't know how to ISO. But maybe you should know how to ISO. Faux show. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh! Holy crap! Our Gitlum with $59 saying, I like round numbers. Although it occurs to me that 1900 isn't divisible by 3, at least not into whole numbers. Well, thank you so much. That's everybody. Give it up for our Gitlum in the chat. Throw some rupees down. $59. That means we are $100 away now from 2,000, which would be a wonderful number to hit. Very, 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 very wonderful. I know we didn't do a lot of pre-marathon fundraising for the Forces, or the Heels pre-marathon cycle. I don't know how much we have to raise to raise more than that. It can't be that much. Keep whacking, dude. Thirsty for that 2K. You know what this needs? MC needs to crack open a nice cold Diet Pepsi. It's actually not cold, but it is mine. Playing with one hand is difficult. delicious. Everyone, I need a $10 donation right now. I need 10 United States dollars. And until I get $10, I shall live, bum bum bum, in the spooky zone. The spooky zone. Please help me escape from the spooky zone. I need $10, dude. I'm terrified. Me too, dude. You're not even living here. You see how red it is in here? I'm spooked. All right, it's time for Ice Palace. It's a nice palace. But you look better in the spooky zone. How about this? If we can get it to, if we get $10, you can choose the color of the lights. I have that technology. Because right now, red is too spooky for me. I need a red tunic to survive my room. You're right, I'm only wearing my purple tunic right now. All right, it's time for me to see if I can actually know how to do Rosso's ore mine this time. Or I can just skip it again. I might just skip it again. I'm just going to skip it again. Yeah. More fun that way. All right, so watch this. This is a pro technique right here. There we go. You can choose any color of the rainbow to make my room with $10. I don't know if a hex code will work, but it might. How about the entire rainbow? Unfortunately, it does not have that ability. At least not without me doing some programming. It only has the ability to do changing over time, but I don't have it set up for that at the moment. Oh, by the way, I have some Zeldathon announcements coming soon. Some stuff arrived at my front door that I was expecting, but I also wasn't expecting at the same time. So I can't tell you what it is yet. But you just do white light. That's the entire rainbow. Yeah, you could. It requires $10 St. Jude, and I will fulfill your many requests. Can you just tell us what it wasn't? It was not Bill Gates in an Amazon box. Because he is not an Amazon man. He is a Microsoft man. By the way, no, my Amazon deliveries did show up. They showed up very late. Black is the absence of light. The absence of color, I believe, as well. So, it would not be the entire rainbow. It would be the complete opposite. But if you give me $10 for St. Jude, one of your options is to turn out the lights too. You could make it go from spooky mode to ultra spooky mode. In addition, you also have options here. I'll give you one more additional option for your $10. You also have the option to modify this light that I have. You can turn it up all the way if you want to and blind me, or you can turn it all the way down, or you could even change the color temperature. Ooh. But for right now, I'll keep it off. All of these options and more. Wait, I heard a my. Go back. Go back. Where is he? Where is he? Where's Rachel? This Mai's name is Rachel, by the way. We're going down, down, down into an endless ring of ice. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of ice. The ring of ice. The ring of ice. So when I went to karaoke the one time, I don't know if it was Zeldathon Heels. I think it might have been. Me and Thunder Scott got to sing Ring of Fire together. And that was a nice bonding moment with my friend Thunder Scott. Because apparently we're both big fans of it. And also, it's a song that I can just make my voice really deep and it doesn't sound like I don't know how to sing. That's my secret. Do I have to light all these? I remember answering this question before, but I don't remember the answer. I do. But how do you get that key? Well, maybe. Oh, jeez. Up here. Nope. That was fine. My brain says go up here. Pull this. This dungeon is one of those dungeons where I know how to do it only through muscle memory. Like, my brain knows what to do. But I don't know why I know how to do it. Burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Wait, do I have to hit that again, or? No, I do so later. Oh, this is what I am. Why didn't Link press that button? Jeez, oh man. Hi, Arctic. Hello. Are you home? Or soon, maybe? I know you had a long day. I think I need to drop down and grab the stamina skull first. Wow. I'm starting to get low on hearts here. Hopefully I can pick up some on my way. I'm about to start driving. Want me to pick up? You want? I should. Yes, that would be nice. because I'm not going to have time to do a meal before Slurpiviver tonight. Because I have to beat a Link Between Worlds. So feel free to be creative with whatever you pick up. I'm cool with anything. What do you want? Like I said, anything goes. I'm a happy boy. With Chipotle, with... I actually would not prefer a sub, which I know is one of the easiest answers to get. But I actually had a sub for lunch today. Welcome to the part of the stream, by the way, where MC plans his personal life in the middle of the stream. It's been a long time running segment since like 2012. I could go for a burger, man. A burger man? A man made of burger? Holy smokes. What kind of technology is this? You know, I'm sick and tired of this stupid little buzzy beetle. Who does he even think he is? Yeah. Now perish. My lunch and dinner orders. You tell me where you want to go, Arctic, and I will give you an order. Link, please, bro. I'm... Link! Stop boing! I'm going to Walmart. Oh. I was thinking like a restaurant or something. Because I do not know what I would want from Walmart. Not a Eisden without Glockenspiel music. Hot deli food. Hey, yeah, you know, if they got like a big old thing of chicken, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. MC Gamer has never said no to a big old thing of chicken. I just tell him as soon as I give me something that I like, and he'll let him deal with the anxiety of not knowing if he made a good choice. But for the most part, Max knows what I'm generally about. I'm in one of those really bad, stupid moods that's not healthy, but exists, you know, from time to time. Where right now, if you like came up to me and you were like, "Hey MC, I got you a bucket of Taco Bell soft tacos," I'd be like, "This is great. This is everything I've wanted. I love you." and I would sing your praises until the cows come home. No, Link. Stop. I do not want KFC. I'll tell you what, that's an item I would not eat right now. I mean, I would, but I would not prefer it. In the world of fried chicken, gone from a chain, I would not. I would not eat a... I would not prefer KFC. Not when we live in the realm of Popeyes, you know? When Popeyes exists on this earth, I would not willingly go into a KFC. Unless I was going in for their cake thing. That cake thing is absolutely the most manufactured thing on the face of the planet, and I love it. Reminder, folks, we are raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. You can go to donate.zeldathon.net to make a donation right now. All the funds go to St. Jude to help with their cause of... Hold on. Helping find cures and fund research for sick children in hospitals. Including those at the actual St. Jude Hospital. It's an amazing organization that I've supported for a long time, and I'm very happy to be raising for again. And also, I'm failing at the boss right now. Link is not doing what I asked. There we go. Thank you very much, Argitlum, for $50, saying, let's get this to $2,000, my friends. Yes, we are $50 away, folks. And if you donate $10, you can tell me what color you want the lights to be in my room. You can even tell me to try to do some wacky light things. I have this one light here that does this to the room. It's disgusting looking, but you can do that if you want. Argitlum, do you want a certain color in my room? Or do you want to keep it evil red? Evil red. I mean, evil red might fit for Turtle Rock, but... I will not be changing my fonts. I'm too much of a branding nerd. I saw that, though. I'm not particularly particular. But choose a color. I could change it to your username color. Maybe. I got the whole rainbow here, man. I'm rather fond of green. All right. We're now Argitlum green. I do not have party mode. We were asked about that earlier. I don't have something set up for that right now. What do you think, Argitlum? Should we give me a little bit of light too? A little bit of front lighting? There we go. Maybe one more notch down. Ooh, there we go. That's spicy, man. Sun MC. I press this button, Dad, to make it. Yeah, like one of these. But I like with a white light. I want to donate another $10 to go back to spooky mode. Do it. I'm weak. All right, so I need to go to Ice Town. Ice Clown. I personally have a button on my dashboard over here that activates MC trademark colors. My very specific blurple color that you can like see above me and stuff. I thought there might be one here. Have I seen the Link's Awakening Culture Fly blocks? I could safely say that I don't even know what that is. Is that a jab at Twitch Purple? No, I just like my specific shade of blurple. Blue purple. But if you want Twitch purple, we got Twitch purple too. What is this house? I've never been in here. What is this? It's a shop, dude. I've never been in here in my life. A shield. Weird. Drum Ultima. You've given away one of the other Legend of Zelda boxes from them at a previous Zeldathon. I don't know what a Culture Fly box is, I guess. Should I play this game? You should play this game. This is a very good one. Very good Zelda game. Mama Turtle! We've saved Mama Turtle, everybody. But here's the thing about Mama Turtle. She doesn't know about the power of speedrun Skippu. I need my ice rod. Rainbows are mesmerizing because they're an unnatural, or they're a very natural but rare phenomenon that happens and have happened forever. And so they're interesting. Okay, so I need to know what rooms I need to do and not do in this dungeon. So I don't need to do lower right. So this is bottom lower right, or this is top lower right. I feel like I should actually go to the top. The top right has a key there. What I think I need to do is go like this, up, right, hit the wall, go left, grab and key. Like ball lightning? Yeah. So, top right is bad. Top left is bad. So, other than maybe top left, bottom. Oh god, I don't know who I am anymore. Maybe top, bottom left. I don't know if we need to do anything up here. But I'll check. I do need to do bottom left. This room is important. I think I skipped that one and I go right to this. And that gets me a key that I need. Cool. As long as I can remember that order of operations, I'll be good to go. But let me see what you're talking about. Argitlum. I'm gonna open up Discord real quick. Where did you post it? Pics? Oh, those things. Those boxes. The boxes full of goodies. Yeah, I think those things are interesting, even though they are predictable. I like them a lot. Just because I'm someone who is very I love opening things. I love opening things. Even if the items inside are not of much value or like not like much use, I still like to open them. And it can be somewhat of an unhealthy thing, but I don't know, brings me joy. And as long as I don't like actually spend my entire life earning on it, it's not a big problem. It's like Pokemon card packs. As long as you don't actually like become Pack-a-Day IRL, Pokemon card packs are a fun little excursion, especially if you play the TCG or if you collect. You'd be a sucker for gacha machines. No, I actually I purposefully don't really play gacha games at all, even though I have one gacha game that I play, but even then I think I've spent maybe $10 on it. But the fact that I spent anything on it all is definitely a, they got me type of thing, you know? But I try not to do it at all if I can help it. So I just need to get the boss key. Not the games, the machines, the capsule machines. Yeah, I probably would be more into those. In a bad way. But only if, like... they had something that was, you know, interesting to me. Like, okay, so... I guess here's something about me. So I definitely am somebody who has a... how do I say it? I like things, man. I am not abashed to say that I have a materialistic side to me. I definitely do. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't, you know. I like collecting. I like to have objects. It can be a bad thing if you don't manage it well, you know. But I'm fine with myself and who I am. But I usually don't get items that I have no care for. Like, I collect Zelda things, and I will buy anything Zelda because it's Zelda. Or if it's, like, from a show that I like. But I'm not just gonna be like... I don't ever, like, buy without reason, you know? Especially on Amazon. Like, I don't buy something unless I think I actually am going to have a use for it. But I make no attempt to hide the fact that I am a materialistic type of person, you know? So gacha games might get me only if I'm truly invested in the thing that's in the gacha game. Yeah, that's true, Arctic. But like even in things like that where you're talking about like My Hero Academia, which is a show I like, I'm also not the type, like, I don't know. There's some things I just don't care about. Like, I like to buy keychains and stuff from artists, but usually I don't care about official merch that much, you know? I like to support artists a lot. It's funny, if there's like a character that I like a lot, sometimes I won't bother to go and find stuff of them. Like little keychains and stickers that are official. I don't need like the little objects. Like I'll buy like a statue maybe of the character. Like that's something that like fan artists don't really do as much. But at a convention, I'll buy a sticker any day if it has my favorite character on it. Oh, that's nice, Doug. That's real nice. All right, guys, we are heading now to Low Rule Castle. If you guys, I look at this boss and see how they can make this into Trinex from Link to the Past. Well, this is Grinex, Leslie Pro. His name is Grinex. I feel like I'm sad. I can't stand large objects like statues or plushies, but I'll be real happy for a pin or sticker. I mean, I like everything. I have pins and stickers and statues and everything, but at least official stuff, I don't really care for pins or stickers of official things because usually it's just repasted official artwork. Like, I don't need to buy the same picture of Link going with his sword out from Phantom Hourglass on a keychain sticker every form. But, you know, if they make a dang Link statue, now I'm in, you know. What was I saying? Yes, we're heading right now towards Low Rule Castle, the final area of the game. I want to hit 2,000 before we get there. We have $1 more from Cad, though, saying, hey, MC, what's up? I'm going to see if I'm streaming during Zeldathon. Can I have the donation total on my stream? Yes. How? I don't know if I can share that information. You're like, MC, aren't you the boss of Zeldathon? Shouldn't you know? I don't know nothing, anybody. I don't know nothing. Raise your MCG force. We've reached the Triforce. There it is. We'll talk to the friends. You have my... Oh, hold on, she's a fish. You have... Now there's more for you to do. If I am to get back to my home, to my people, the Zors are surely worried. You're looking more and more like a hero every step of the way. I couldn't be prouder of you, kid.
We have placed our full trust in you. Now onward and upward. Save the princess and save Hyrule. All right, Blueberry. Come back safely, all right? Okay.
I've never done an Irene voice in my life. Osvala has a good voice in my eyes. Well done. Given all that you've accomplished, it's obvious why fate chose you to be our hero. Honestly, as a sage, I should have seen the greatness within you for the first time we met.
You are Hyrule's greatest hero, so I begged the gods to favor you, Blueberry. Wow, I just can't believe it, Blueberry. You saved every 7 save. My papa can't call you lazy anymore. But I bet he will anyway.
Ba-da-da-da. Hey, a donation synced up. $2 from Tsunamiko Ryan saying it's not much, but a little goes a long way. Too right you are. Hello, Castle! The one problem I have is I don't have 30 Mayamais. Let me see if there's any on the way. I think there's one in this tree. Nope. Okay, there's one here on Little Castle. If that's okay to have your stream up too. Cad, no, we don't like any sort of rebroadcasting of Zeldathon at the moment. That's not something that we support, unfortunately. We'd prefer you to host if possible. One thing we have mentioned before, but not really delved into, is having multilingual like translations of Zeldathon. But unfortunately, we've never really done a community effort to find something like that. It'd be nice to have that, but it'd be weird. All right. There's an auto closed captioning thing for Twitch. That is true, but it's not that accurate. But I mean, GDQ does has different groups that restream and stuff like that. I don't know if that's total one. That's fine. We very much encourage the community to raise money for the charity along with us. That is not only okay, it is encouraged. Live interpreters, kind of. I've never actually watched and I can't understand the multilingual streams to tell you exactly how they function. But it is something that GDQ's had for a long time. How much is it for Slow Down Yoshi again? $21.90. Please give $21.90 donations. Cool. Cool, it worked. Well, I think what they do at GDQ, and I might be wrong on this, is I think that their interpreters, or like their translations, are just commentating the games themselves. I'm not completely sure.
Turuling ka. Wow.
Yoshi.
Yoshi.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Thank you so much, Argithum. Since you asked so nicely, thank you very much. Everybody, please give me more 2190s. Let's hit that 2000. We're so close. That was late. That was early. We go. And that is trial skip. The multilingual Zelda, like the streams at GDQ are done remotely, but that have like multiple translations. All right, folks, get your donations in. Let's hit that 2,000. If you can afford a 2190, always good for more. Oh, whoa. Is Hilda left-handed? Huh.
Turuling ka. Wow. Yoshi. Yoshi.
Whoa. Thank you so much, Drum Ultima, Doug Perry, my good old pal, my good old friend. We are striking distance now to that 2K marker. Keep it going, folks. Another Yoshi will get us there. You have to read my comment. Don't donate. I'm gonna read that again. Don't donate. Donate. I think I got that right. 2,000! And that's exactly the comment too from Shinrin. We're at 2,000 now, everybody. Keep it coming. Let's keep raising more for St. Jude. Thank you very much. The next biggest milestone we have for our total, by the way, is $3,300, which is to beat the second Zeldathon. And it's always great when we beat Zeldathon totals before, before they happen. Actually, how much did we raise that quest? I forgot how much we raised the quest. What are we changing the lights to? Oh yeah. Doug, do you have a color you want to change the lights to? That's a big boy. He is a big boy. But he's not a good big boy. Man, I'm bad at dodging those attacks today. Red balls. Hold on. Doug wants the lights to be blue. I believe you like this blue in particular. Hold on, wait. Yeah, that's the blue that Doug likes. I knew I was gonna get hit by that one. Red balls. Got him. We got it. Did anybody tell me how much we raised at Zeldathon Quest? We know that amount? I can probably do it off the Zeldathon website with one hand. Timeline. Zeldathon Quest. Quest raised $26.72. So our next goal is actually $2,672 to beat Zeldathon Quest. So it's very natural. I think your walls are painted blue. That's the power of a good softbox. Let's go. Got him. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. All right, we had the bow of light. That was a weird one. It was just a fun, it was a mini marathon. Got to play a lot of Wind Waker. All right, it's time to battle the butterflies. My mortal enemies. I'm very bad at dodging these guys. I'm sure there's like a running pattern I could devise to get around it, but I've never learned it. All right, so this is the part where I suck. We won! We beat the game! Yeah, I wanted to do bonus survivor tonight. Start. And smack. What's with the stuff on the Zeldathon account? Do you guys see this? Campy made this tweet saying, "This is Zeldathon," and it's a picture of me from my old house with roses in my mouth. And then the Zeldathon account quote tweeted saying, "Our fearless and stunning leader." I can't believe this. What is this? I'm not retweeting this. I'll think you're funny. You understand nothing.
Hey!
It's a me. I think it's my favorite game ending. It's very good, Chris. It's not super complex. It's a good bit of story and with some good complex like character things like that are like not typical of Zelda, of like a morally questionable character in Hilda. Then Ravio is a character who you didn't really know who the heck he was. It turns out he's a good lad. What kind of 3DS capture do you recommend? I want to play 3DS games on stream. I use a card from Murky.net to do my 3DS captures. Let's do the right thing. Lorule may be doomed, but at least our kingdom won't be condemned for stealing their Triforce. You're absolutely right. You're right. So for those who don't know the story, I can always summarize it quickly. Lorule is a land that everybody was fighting for the Triforce in like their Triforce that they had. So they made the decision to destroy it. Be like, well, if everybody's going to fight over it, we're just going to get rid of it. Now everybody will stop fighting. Turns out, in a magical world, the most powerful object is necessary to the world because it fell into ruin and all that. So Princess Hilda's like, here's my plan. I'm going to send my good old friend Yuga over to Hyrule because I hear they got a Triforce and we're going to steal it. And then she tempts Link to like be like, hey, you got to bring me the Triforce, basically. Maybe some of your courage rubbed off on me. But in the end, the decision is, no, we should let them have their Triforce. We're the ones who screwed up. Thank you for your Unraveled. But of course, the big twist of the story is this. So, upon returning to Hyrule's Sacred Realm, I heard you, Arctic. Thank you. Was it really a twist, though? Yes. You saw it coming? All right. I didn't up until I realized that we were going to do a wish on the Triforce. I never noticed how far Ravio fell back when he falls back there. Shiro's freaking out too. Also, does Ravio wear like red socks? Is that what's going on here? I've never looked at what he wears. I've always improved it. But anyways, yes, we wish for the restoration of Low Rules Triforce. It is restored. Thank you, Blueberry. Yeah, I think it's boot cuffs. Up. The Triforce didn't make a Triforce. If you're gonna make me say it, I didn't want to say it. I was like, I'm gonna stuff it away. I'm gonna not be the nerd, but I'll be the nerd since I was asked. The Triforce didn't make a Triforce. It restored the existing broken Triforce. That's all they did. They repaired. They did not create. We gotta respect the laws of matter. Triforce can't make a new Triforce, but it can fix a broken one. It's a universe with magic. The laws of matter, Ganon. All right. You are named Ganon, right? So Ganon, are you in the camp that Triforces can make more Triforces? Fan theory, it nicked the original Triforce just as it was about to be destroyed and brought it forward in time. I'm all right with that one, Chris. Can't ask the genie for more wishes. I'm all right. There you go, Chris. I just don't think conservation and massive defense. I was mostly joking about that, but if you wanted my defense, it's that I don't think the Triforce is powerful enough to duplicate itself, but it is powerful enough to take the remnants of the Triforce that are floating through the air of Low Rule and put them back together. Alternatively, I'm also about the idea of taking it back from when it was just about to be destroyed. I like that Chris one. No, Arctic, Ganon's arguing that conservation mass doesn't exist. Where did all the water come from? Okay, well, that one's legit. That was the gods, right? Wishing someone to come back from the dead. Do they do that with the Triforce ever? They wish for the eradication of demise. The Triforce has never wished on to bring someone back to life. They do use it to wake up Zelda, who's in an eternal sleep. A Link to the Past isn't bringing someone back from the dead, is it? I mean, maybe it kind of is, because they wish for things to go back to normal, and there was the sick kid, right? Uncle and the King, right. Were they dead? Because it was your uncle recovers is what the text says. You don't usually say someone recovered from being dead. I'm sorry I brought up the conservation of mass, is all I'm going to say. I mostly meant it as just a snide little sneaky funny joke, but the king was pretty clearly skeletonized. Maybe the Triforce just brought his atoms back together. Okay, I think the Triforce can bring people back to life. I support that power, but I'm okay with the Triforce operating on Dragon Ball rules. Cool. How long did I stream? I don't know where I put that. Cool. Everybody, that's a Link Between Worlds practice for done for the day. I'm going to restore the light to the land real quick. Tomorrow, I will be streaming late tomorrow for the Game Awards are tomorrow. So I'm going to stream my live reactions, which will, here, I'll give you a sneak preview of me watching the Game Awards. And then when Reggie walks on the stage, I'm going to go like this. And then when they don't announce Breath of the Wild sequel, I will go like this. But when they show off the 5th Smash character and it's not Waluigi, I'm going to go like this. And then it's going to be revealed to be Geno, and I'm going to go, yeah! And that's been your sneak preview. You guys want one more sneak preview? I can give you one more sneak preview. I want to show you something. I've shown it before, but this is actually a new version here. This is a new version of the cover of the documentary. I'm for the first time, I'm going to turn it around. It'll be the first time. There's the back cover. I've not shown off the back cover yet, but it's very nice. Look at that. It's got Lindsay Pez, Shadow, and Valor up there. Very nice. So there is the... Hey, that's a Blu-ray. Yeah, there it is. Money-making game. But, as always, for those who haven't seen before, this is still not the actual thing. This is The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. This is just our test. I have 1,000 of these covers now. I have to bring them to Zeldathon because they need to be signed. So we're going to get these signed, but there's the cover to Money Making Game. Yeah, very, very exciting. Very exciting. Soon you'll get to put this in your home, I hope. I have to sign 1,000. Not 1,000. Not 1,000. Like, not even 100. A very small number. Don't worry. I just have 1,000 actual things for the non-signed ones too. Can I have one? You can buy one. Sorry, Doug. All right. We have a raid to do. And I don't know how to operate the internet. 100 is still a lot. I don't know the actual number. I threw out a number. I shouldn't have made it up. Won't be that bad. Everybody, we're rating Jiggy. Jiggy's playing Pokemon. He's a good buddy of mine. I care about him. Go give him some love. All right? Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good evening. I'll see you guys soon.